Subscribe to NEWLINK YouTube channel and go to ping on the notification bell. Subscribe to NEWLINK YouTube channel and go to ping on the notification. NEWLINKs, top vlogger. Big up NEWLINKs, cause him a top vlogger. Vlogging it.
Bless up viewers and subscribers. Big up in the cell, man. I don't know, so they attacking boss there and a NEWLINK from NEWLINK Production. And we say attack. So viewers and subscribers, I don't know if you remember back in 2019 when dancehall entertainer, dancehall star, Munga Honorable, who said, we nah mad over no girl, a boy like me. You know what I mean? Plus I have a lot of different hit songs before. Everybody must know Munga Honorable. You know, my break is flipping, rhyme, milky. You know what I mean? Very talented artist, man. So back in 2019, people, the entertainer have an accident. He was involved in an accident, people. You understand? And during this accident, a passenger, female, who was suspected to be Munga's girlfriend, they drop out, she was a foreign national, people. You understand? She wasn't a Jamaican. And it's sad, people, back from 2019. You know what I mean? Not never to talk about it. Vloggers, we do talk about the accident and thing. And after that, people, things just dead out. And you know what I mean? Because we ain't follow up, nothing like say nothing happened. But now, people, the mother of the deceased, which is the female, you understand, who passed away pertaining to the accident, now has released, you know what I mean, some letters and some people which she attacked and suspected that her daughter was sacrificed by the entertainer, Munga Honorable. Well, these are all allegations, people, which, honestly, most time when somebody do die around an artist pass away, the big talk is it's an sacrifice, right? Yeah, we know that go. Well, people, in the end, I now go judge and jump and say, yo, Munga this, Munga that. You understand? Sacrifice. No, I now go do that because I don't know what go on there. So, no, me now go jump right now, people. See, and I say that. But things can do happen in life, you know what I mean? Which it can do happen where accident can do happen and people dead. You know what I mean? Of course, it happen many times. So, me now go jump and say, yo, this and that and that. Well, people, now, Munga, I don't know, Munga have him case come up pertaining to the murder thing with them say with the madman and this, who them say a Vegas nephew and something. So you have that to deal with right now, people, which in other month, you understand him if you go court. But now, people, the mother decided to release this thing. And now, so I mean, I know what really go on there, so. Zin, so, I just go read this thing, people. You get me? So we can just understand what really go on. You understand? So I tell the people, these are all things that was published out there, you know what I mean? So, and I don't know we come personally to the attacking boss. No, and I mean nobody saying nothing personal to you all over on social media out there. Well, but people share it and fling it and that shit there, so. You get me? But now, I just see it and I just do the coverage on it, so. Yeah, don't know the thing go. It's now or never. Breaking my silence once and for all. Was Tashana Cumber Mac the sacrificial lamb? Question. It is heart-wrenching, but I found the courage to speak about the death of my dearly beloved daughter. That's the mother speaking, people. I am at a crossroad where I am emotionally caught between a rock and a hard place. It is a place where thoughts of revenge leave a bitter taste in my mouth, making my throat glung. Barely able to speak at times, and when I manage to utter a word or two, I barely recognize the tone of my voice. There is an ache in my heart that makes me weep. The black smuggles under my eyes from wearing mascara reminds me that I am crying. It never stops raining in my soul. My emotions are fueled by pain and anger and fear and apathy and hate and sadness. There is also a very dark sheet of sorrow that hugs my body like a layer of skin. The one that kept the storm silent within there is a darkness that hangs in the spiritual realms that I initially took for granted as though I was bound by unseen hands. But I have seen the scars that our unrested soul bears. She was targeted by wolves in sheep's clothing. They targeted her because she was trusting and caring and was innocent and saw what needed from her. She was their ideal candidate. They did not only exploited her financially and other means, then they use up like dish clothes, then murder her. 2 years later, and I can still hear her calling me, Mom, Mom, let me speak to my mom. She demanded, but she was too weak for she was on her last breath. They poisoned her. Her spirit woke me up 4 a.m. on January 12, 2019. That was when her spirit left her body. She showed her 5 people that were involved. I went to verify her body at the morgue, and there she was, fully dressed with her custom-made wig, still perfectly intact on her head. One of her eyes was black and blue. Her mouth and nose were busted. Her lifeless body also told me many stories of what they had done to her. There were no cuts from the flying glass from the car. For your thoughts, her body was perfectly intact. But her makeup kit that she kept in the car we rented from Cecil Reed, Fata, was smashed along with a few other items. Nikki, my daughter, so-called hairdresser, knew Fata, and Fata knew Munga, Damian Road. Wow. So viewers and subscribers, that's just a piece of it, You understand? So let me just go down more into this thing of people, because it's sound really serious, people, you know what I mean? There are so many twists and turns in the murder of my daughter Tashana. They crashed up the cars on Mandela Highway exactly across from the police station. Paid off police Wellington to create a fictitious report. According to Pulse Entertainment, Tashana, Cumbermack and Munga were in the back of cars sleeping when it was a hit from behind. To note, the car was hit from the front passenger side. Tashana arrived at the Spanish Town Hospital dead on arrival. Damian Road gave me 3 different versions of what happened to my daughter, none of which added up. They managed to plot the scene on the highway, making it appear the Winston Beji, the taxi driver, bumped into the accident and posted it on Facebook. They robbed her of her gold chains and stuffed her pendant in her bosom. They took old pictures from her Facebook page and created a video and released it all over social media. Around 10 a.m. on Saturday 12, Fata Cecil Reed called and said Tashana died. Later during one of our conversations, he said the car coming from St. Elizabeth 8 a.m. in the morning of the supposedly accident. Winston said he was heading to Kingston 6 a.m. and bumped into the accident. Later, in a different conversation with Fata, Cecil Reed, he tried to convince me to allow him to tell his car insurance company that Tashana was the one that was driving the car, so I will get 3 million Jamaican dollars. Jaja. I flatly declined the offer and reminded him Munga Damian Reed stated he and Tashana were in the back of the car sleeping. These are some very mysterious questions that are left unanswered. Since Tashana is dead, how did Fata Cecil Reed know about the accident, and why was he the one to give a 4-page report to the police? Question. The saga continues. Money talks. To note, Tashana's father has never spoken to this so-called newspaper, so there was no way he could have asked for privacy. Corruption is entrenched in the pillars of Jamaica. Don't let the sunshine and good food fool you. Just sees Janos, people. I'm telling you, it's our 3-page article, people. So, boy, me have to go through. Only just sees I know. Let me go through it, people. Neither did Officer Wellington, despite my attempts to contact him on several occasions via messenger and direct phone calls. Wicked, heartless people smile at you while they scheme against you. I barely slept in the 2 years since my daughter got killed. I am forever haunted by nightmares. That interrupts my life. Munga Damian Roden's grandmother, Miss B, roped Tashana in with her food to the point she turned against me, to the point she began to act out of character. Then they killed her. Exactly 10 days later, they put on a night for Tashana while I was in Montego Bay. They did not invite me. I still wonder they did not. I want justice for my daughter Tashana Tomika Cumbermack wrongfully dead. She worked her money and helped Munga Damian Road rebuild his music career. Munga and family casted a demonic spell on my daughter. She used to send the money in Marvin Hamill's name. Wicked and heartless people. They are like the tigers that will kill and eat off every bit of flesh off your bones and still be angry when breeze blows and crows detect the stench. I am tired of keeping silent. I am no longer afraid. I am speaking my truth to power. I am hurting so much. They say time heals, but it's a big lie. Justice heals. I raised my daughters on my own. It always the 3 of us. Peace in a pod, a part of our unit, was wrongfully taken away, and we are left emotionally broken. My only repose is to speak or die in constellation. I am Tashana's mother, and no one feels the pain a mother like I feels for a daughter like her. They smile with her in daylight, but comes midnight, they feasted upon her body like flies upon dead carcass. Then they sacrifice her soul. The whole world knows it. Jaja. Wow, viewers and subscribers, a very long article, and it takes a lot of reading, you know what I mean? Not an easy thing to do. Well, viewers and subscribers, on a real level, serious level, seeing, wow, a mother's pain, everybody know a mother's pain go, especially when a child, you know what I mean, passed away and thing pertaining to accident and thing, which is not the first accident we see happen in Jamaica, where a family member, you know what I mean, lose their family and, you know what I mean, maybe the Jamaican person who involved in the accident survive and thing. But when me ask the people, in this accident, Munga did receive injuries as well too, you know what I mean, and honestly, I now got judge and say nothing wrong fully, you know what I mean, but in the end, people, only just sees and he knows the fullest. That's all I can say. I can't judge and say who did this from who did that, you know what I mean? A mother talk and she explain a lot of things, and as I hear I read through a lot of stuff, people, but I can't just jump right now and judge and say, yo, attack for that, attack for that. No, I can't do that, people. And that's why you know hear me a lance, no attack, no. You know? The truth only can reveal itself, people, and only Jack can come forward with that. And if the person who knows, say, yo, them guilty of something, decides, say, you know what, we are come forward and talk and speak the truth, you know. But in the end, police don't make them report and everything done. But now the mother, after 2 years, says she have come forward, people. So I don't know the part they go on. As I tell her, say, Munga case come up right now, people, which involved the other person. They pertaining to the killing where then they say go on when involving a people with Vegas nephew and thing where Vegas lick out and saying never did mad and this. You know, well about something. So I don't want to come judge upon certain things, people. But all I can say, man, evil is out there for real. And people do sacrifice people. It happens, you know. But as I say, I can't state in this situation and say, yo, that go on and this go on and everything. But, you know, I hope if I saw it go people, the mother can get all the justice she deserve and everything can go good, you know. In the end, if Munga remain and to be, you know what I mean, an innocent person, you know, just hope that she can just take this thinking from her mindset out of her head and just let the entertainer be free. You get what me I say? Because in the end, she was his girlfriend at the time, up to the time of her passing, and he was mourning the passing and thing, and you know what I mean? So in the end, if you know that, you know what I mean, he's clean, his heart clean and everything, people, hope the mother can just block all of these thinking from her head and let them just continue to live and, you know, wish them all the best. So you don't know the thing of viewers and subscribers, man. This is the Attacking Boss and a NEWLINK from NEWLINK Production. More love, more respect, and just stay blessed out there, people. Peace out. Attack them, NEWLINK. Big up.